Hello, my name is Victory Nkuka. You're welcome to this channel, and if you've watched my videos before, you're more than welcome. If for my returning subscribers, you are very welcome, and if you're just watching it for the first time, please, I would advise you watch in the end because you're going to learn a lot, and also consider subscribing. Thank you, and you can give it a thumbs up as well if you find it educative. So in today's video, I'll be sharing in details things you shouldn't pack when you are traveling abroad. First of all, congratulations on your visa, and as you trying to prepare your things, this video is going to be very essential for you. So because most airlines, they give you the allowance to come with 223 kg bag on the average and your backpack. So you need to know the essential things to come with, so you don't overpack the bag with unnecessary things. It's gonna be something you regret if you do that. So listen. The first thing you need to consider is to check your airline's policy. For instance, if you're traveling with Virgin Atlantic, you need to check what they consider as contraband, so that you don't even consider putting those things in your bag. Because if you put them in your bag, and they will definitely take it out, it's just like a waste of space. Another thing you need to consider is what is contraband by the country you are entering. For instance, if you come into the UK, fresh food is contraband. You can't come with fresh meat. For instance, you can't come with fresh meat because they feel these things are going to pose risks to the health of others. So why putting it in your bag is just a waste. And another thing that would just chip it as an advice is try and weigh whatever bag you'll be using, because this will save you from not carrying too much luggage, because it's actually a lot when you are paying for excess luggage and it was not in your initial plan. Some places actually plan to pay for excess, but if you didn't plan for it, it's just going to be too much that you paying for it, and some people argue that it's not worth it actually. So having said that, the second thing you need to know that you shouldn't pack at all is non-essential clothes. Please, for clothing, just come with what you need. There's no need packing all the clothes because they are so beautiful. It's a time when you should be generous. When you're traveling abroad, you just need to give out many of your clothes. That's the truth. Because you actually find out that if you don't give it out in Nigeria or any of your home country, you will give it out when you come to the UK. I didn't carry many clothes, so let me exclude myself. Most people carried lots of clothes, and they eventually came here and they had to dash it out because they found out that as the months rode by, they did not even wear them. They didn't wear all of them. So please, you can consider coming with few clothes. Basic thing, if you're a student, you can come with, say, 3-4 jeans that you know that for the meantime, before you go and shop, you may, some people even come with 2, that's the truth, blue, black. Yeah, that you can use these ones to go to school. Even though you're a worker as well, you can use it to go to work before you go and shop, because you won't really want to just come to the country and start shopping. Some people don't find it ideal. So you can come with jeans like that. Another thing you can come with are long sleeve. Basically, it's when you come in summer, or with your long sleeve will still be used. But you know the funniest thing? I actually came into the UK in summer, but the cold that welcomed me, please don't judge me. I've never been a fan of cold. The cold that welcomed me, and one of my friends was like, "You're very lucky he did not come in winter." I remember calling my husband that when I got to my temporary accommodation, I was shivering on the bed, and I said, "They said it's summer." They said it's summer. You know, because like for me, I relocated from Nigeria, and if you are relocating from Africa is generally hot. You can't compare, except when the summer is really very hot. I came when the summer just started, so it wasn't really so hot. So there was still this cold breeze going up and down. Yeah, but you can't compare it to Africa. Africa is generally very hot. So some of your clothes, the reason why you shouldn't even pack so much, some of your clothes may not be essential. For even when you are coming in winter, you can consider getting a very thick jacket or a hoodie. Then when you come over here, there are many shops where you can buy good winter jacket that will suit the code, the type of code you see abroad. I'm staying in UK. The type of code you see in UK, let alone the ones you see in Canada. So let's not go there. So you just need to pack essential clothing. Then some people ask, should I bring all my heels and that? Please, it's not so essential. You can come with just few of them. The main thing you need are sneakers, and the truth is you get a variety of them. You get ones of good prices, cheap expensive. Anyone you want, you get good sneakers here actually. So there's no need packing all of them. Just come with the essentials one you need before you start finding your way around to know how to get these things. Please don't fill your luggage bag with this, because the most essential things to get is actually foodstuff. Now, the third thing I'm gonna be talking about is the foodstuff. As much as foodstuffs are essential, it's not all foodstuffs you should pack. Please don't pack rice. I don't want to see rice in your bag. Please don't pack rice. Don't pack rice. It's just a waste of space. If you actually get lots of rice, you get good basmati. You actually still get basmati. I didn't say that, but you get lots of rice here in the UK. Don't pack spaghetti. It's a waste of space. Spaghetti could be heavy. You get cheaper ones, good varieties, different. Please don't pack spaghetti. Another thing you shouldn't pack is granite oil. You get more than enough here. Salt. Don't be packing big. You don't need it. If what I would say about salt is that you can get a little, because let's say within the first 1 week you may not want to go to the shops, so you may just use it to cook. So that's for salt. But for you going to pack your Ziploc bag full of salt, no, it's not ideal. Sugar. And a tip is, whatever you know is consumed internationally, something like sugar, tea bags, right? There's no need for you to pack them, because you are going to see them, and you're going to see them cheap even in the country you are moving to. So you shouldn't consider getting those things. Another thing now you shouldn't bring from Africa is yam. Yam will just take unnecessary space. You will see good yam to buy here, I tell you. In African market, you see good yam to buy. So please don't pack yam. It's just going to make your bag overweight, and you won't want to pay for excess luggage when you are not prepared for it. Palm oil. Actually, some people argue for and against this. For palm oil, please, I think if you ask me now, I will be of the more of the, because I've heard stories of palm oil pouring into people's bag. I've heard stories of sometimes they taking it out. Please, to avoid unnecessary stress, you can just avoid bringing palm oil. You can just avoid bringing palm oil. You get palm oil to buy here, I tell you. Yeah, even though it's not as good as what you get in your home country, but at least it's fair. So another thing you shouldn't come with are fresh foods, like fresh meat. For UK, it's contraband. Some other countries, it's contraband as well. Please don't get it. Then, another thing I would say is work tools. Please don't come with your work tools. Those your plier, your hammer, please. And mostly the sharp equipment like scissors, guns, blade. They won't allow you. You can't take these things with you, because it poses risks to other people's life. Don't worry, when you come here, you can actually get you get places where you can purchase your work tools. So please don't come with your work tools. Then the fifth thing I'm going to say is about medication. Please don't pack more than, because you hear stories of, oh, you can't get medication. Yeah, I made a video about things you should actually pack when you're coming to the UK. It's a must see. It's very detailed. I will leave the link in the description box below. But however, when you are packing medication, I did say that when you're packing medication, come with your prescription. But don't come with excess. Let me balance it. Don't come with more than necessary. Do you understand? Yeah. And anytime you are coming with the medication, please come with the prescription. Mostly all these are hypertensive drugs, and some of those drugs that it will make them question your identity. Just come with the prescription. That covers it. Then another thing you should not come with: textbooks. Students, because you've studied medicine, don't come with all those your atlas, and don't pack them. It's just gonna take space in your bag. Do you understand? For nurses, don't come with your Minds, Midwifery, and all those big foundations. There are many lovely nursing textbooks you can buy here if you want to read them. So please, those things will take unnecessary space in your bag. So, and I will encourage you to, I'm bringing this to an end here. I will encourage you to, on this series, I did actually 3 videos. This is the second one. So I will encourage you to see the first video where I talked about things you should bring when you're coming to the UK. And also, I also shared tips on how you should arrange and pack your bag. One of those things is you should be weighing them. So you need to get the scale that you need to, so that you don't carry things excessively. And when you are weighing, if you are being allowed to bring 23 kg, try and leave just 1 kg allowance. If what you are bringing is 22 kg, you are on the safer side, so that you don't get there and they will tell you, oh, this is heavier, and you feel like, oh, my scale. You are not going to use your scale. They will use their scale. So I did a video on tips that can help you pack your things and what you should know before going to the airport with your goods. So I will leave the links in the description box below, and I encourage you to look at them. If you have any questions, use the comment section. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. Thank you so much. Bye.